I challenged myself to build an entire summer luxe wardrobe right here at Goodwill. But every piece had to be $9.99 or below. Now, I say $9.99 because in San Diego, where I live, the prices are a little higher than you would expect that you would expect around the country. However, my challenge is still to put together the ultimate summer wardrobe right here in Goodwill. So let's see if I can actually pull it off. I've actually been looking for some shorts because I think having some really nice shorts, not just denim shorts, are such a luxe upgrade. And so let me see where their shorts are. Hopefully they have some shorts in here. So yes, I think we found a section. And this looks like definitely their short section. So let's check out what they do have and see if there are any things in here that's going to absolutely scream luxe, but also remember, be under $9.99. So these are really pretty. This color is really, really nice actually. Okay, but this will not fit me, not in my category. So let's see if there are some other ones down here. Okay, I'm looking at these prints here. And one of the things that I look for, obviously, I'm going to be looking for the type of material. But shorts are going to be a little different. These are really cute. I like this print. It looks like something I can wear often with various different pieces, but it looks a little stained. It looks a little washed out and worn. So I'm going to put this one back. For this particular trip, I'm looking for things that are going to go with a lot of different pieces. So yellow is actually the color in this season. So this looks nice. However, the material seems kind of very cheap. Although the price is right, it's a very cheap material and I don't think it's going to last for many washes. But I like this type of structure. The pleatings here looks nice. Wish it had pockets, but it doesn't. So we're going to skip that one for now. I think this is a good one for that luxe look because you can do so much with the khaki, especially if you get some nice white linen, crisp linen shirts. It will look really easy. For my complexion, it will actually looks really nice. This one is saying it was stylist made in Bahrain, and I'm gonna check for the material. It's 90% cotton and 2% spandex. So I'm going to put this one as a contender. And so we want to build on these types of shorts that are going to have an elevated look and not one that looks like we're just always running to catch to the grocery or something that we can wear in many places. Okay, I really like this color. This is a good summer shorts. Now, this is exactly, even though it's like a denim material, it's actually not denim. It's probably more like your khaki. It's a Land's End mid-rise. And I think this is a good one for a lot of different outfits. And if I'm able to build just a couple of shorts that I can wear with different pieces, this is definitely going to be a really, really good one. And let's check the price. So it's $5.99, so that's awesome. And it said it's Land's End. So I'm going to put this on the side and we can try these on to see how they look later. Also with those shorts, I can wear them with a nice crisp blazer and that would look amazing. Okay. So these shorts are really pretty. Okay. It has like a linen piece look to it almost. This might be a little too small for me, to be honest, but this would be something that would really go well with so many pieces, but it's a small, so. And look what we found. Looks like the black one to this. This one looks nice, actually. This is $7.99. It's rayon, polyester, and spandex. So it's not linen. It actually has like a linen look to it though. But this one can really jazz up some shirts and blouses. So I'm going to pull this one. It might be a little too big actually, but I'm going to look and see. I'm going to put this to the side and I'll show you how you can also style this. Remember, the challenge is to find a luxe summer wardrobe at the Goodwill, and that would include your blouses, your tops, your shorts, and be able to put together some looks right here at the Goodwill without any piece being over $9.99. And I know that might seem a little high for some people at this day and age, but everything is going up, including the prices at Goodwill. And as I mentioned before, I'm in California, so prices are a little higher than other places. So I have to temper my temper it at times. So I think I found the perfect summer shorts that I can wear over and over. I'm just going to check right now to make sure it is in excellent condition and that it looks great. So it's this polka dot blue and white. Now I'm looking at it really closely and it does look like a little worn up here. I don't think anyone will notice, but I do. So I'm going to put it back. And that's kind of how I check to make sure I'm having, really good things in here. These are some fun colors. If you're looking to just jazz up, you know, your summer wear, I'm liking it actually. It is coming at $9.99, however. So it's a little pricey and it's a Target pair. It's coming in at $9.99. We're still under the 10. I'm gonna put it on the side just to see. I'll try it on just to see if it's worth it, but $9.99 is kind of high for these shorts, especially since they're a Target. This is a nice pair of shorts as well. It's from H&M. It is $5.99. It's a little thin though, and it doesn't give me that really chic luxe look. Definitely something I'll wear like if I'm going to the beach or the pool, but I'm looking for super luxe, and so we're gonna pass on that. So that we are only pulling pieces that when you wear them, it just scream rich auntie vibes. So let's bring this down. There's some other pieces on this side. This is a really, really nice piece. It's a Gabrielle Union piece, $7.99. Really nice. I like that it's lined in here, but it's definitely not my size. But this was something that I would absolutely wear if it was my size. Okay, so here's a good one. This is a Express black shorts. It is $5.99. I like this. Let me pull this. I'm not a big person into black, but I can see how I can jazz this up with various different pieces. This is also a beautiful, look at the color on this one here. Now this is going to be something I'm hoping, it's Como Vintage. I'm not sure who that is. It's $5.99, so it's within our budget for sure. And I'm hoping it is linen. Yes, it is 100% linen. So this is definitely a good piece. And linen is one of those fabrics. Like if you haven't watched my video on my flare formula on how I look for pieces, then definitely check that video out because I talk about fabrics being such an important aspect of having a luxe wardrobe. And linen is one of my absolute favorite pieces. Whenever you wear it, it just looks expensive. You look like you spend a lot of money on your clothes. And thrifting linen is always going to be a jackpot. So if you only walk away with one piece, I feel like that's a great piece because it's linen. Okay, so we have reached the end of the shorts, and so didn't have too many, but we did pull. Let me see. I pulled enough for us to actually be able to do some work with. I'm not going to buy all of these because we're building a wardrobe that we can reuse on multiple different occasions. We don't have to always, you know, buy everything to only use with one way. But now that I have some bases, I'm going to look for tops that will go with these in the event that I pick a few. Okay, so now that we have gotten some shorts, we need to absolutely find some tops that will go with what we're wearing. Now, I'm going to just try to find pieces that will really mix and match with many of the pieces there. One of the things about the summer is being able to get dressed quickly and out the door. And so having pieces that could be mixed and matched is such a game changer in your wardrobe. I just found this piece walking by, and I'm actually here in the sleeveless section because I'm looking for some sleeveless vests, something like this, but shorter. And I think this one will go with so many of the short pieces that we've already pulled for the shorts. So I'm excited to see what else they have here. This was just hanging at one of the end caps. It definitely wasn't in the place it should be, but now we might be able to walk away with this one. Oh, this, by the way, is $9.99. So it's topping right at the top of our budget. And so mm, we have to check. And we're looking for tops that we can, as I said, we can wear with the pieces that we have, but we want elegant and very um, pieces that just stand out in a luxe. So something like this is beautiful. This is Chico's design. It's a little big. Um, it's a mock turtle. It's a mock mock neck here, but might be a little too warm for most people in the summer. So I'm going to skip on that, and let's see if there are anything else that grabs my eye. In this section, it definitely looks like they have a lot of prints. So I'm kind of going through mostly prints and seeing if there's any of those prints that stand out that are just so beautiful. I really like this color. Um, this would go with many of the shorts, but it may be a little too big. So I'm going to put this one back. Ooh, I love this. Now, this is really pretty. It's a Cabby, which is a really good brand. And let's see how much they want. $5.99. It's beautiful colors. So I'm going to pull this to the side as well. Remember, we're looking for luxe. We're looking for pieces that, when paired with your bottoms, just make a statement as you walk in. Summer pieces should be light and airy. This definitely is a piece that I can work with. Jessica Simpson. Let's see. It's a little dark, and I'm looking for brighter colors. To me, in the summer, that's when we should all be about our bright colors, that we are absolutely ready to embrace color. Okay, this is a good one. Even though it's a thick sweater, it is open and airy enough that you're not going to necessarily feel very hot. So I think I'm going to grab this one. It's a Banana Republic, and it's $5.99. So I'm going to put this one to the side. Okay, this one is different. It's I State. I'm not sure who that is, but I like the asymmetrical look here. It will go beautifully, as I'm looking at, with this shorts and still have that elevated, elegant look. I'm gonna pull this to the side because I can wear this with shirt with actually all the other pieces that I have full. This is a really cute top, actually. I'm not gonna pull it for this because we're looking for more luxe and elevated pieces. This is definitely, if I'm going to the beach or the pool, that's not the look that I'm looking for. I'm looking for elevated pieces that just make me stand out in a way that when you're walking, people are like, oh my goodness, where is she shopping? Where is she getting her stuff? And so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. A very, this, what we call those base, not a, it is like a tank top, but it has a really good stretch to it. It has good material. It's not going to feel and look like your standard tank top. And so I'm definitely going to pull this because this can go with so many pieces. If you just want to put on a tank top and an elevated skirt or um, bottom, that's a grab and go. The one thing that I really wanted, which was, as I said, some vests. It doesn't seem like they have that here. So, which is unfortunate because I'm really liking that look where you can wear the vest with, either with some shorts or with some pants. So I don't see any of those there. Okay, this piece actually looks more like it looks more like negligee, but it's not. And I could see putting this with a blazer inside to really bring that summer chic vibe together. I think I'm gonna try it just to see what it looks like with the other pieces. So summer is the time for the brunch and the cocktail hours and the happy hours, and a little sequin is definitely something that can make a piece just pop. You can wear this inside, like for a lot of people who are looking to still have that sexy look but make it elevated, I always say that having a blazer is just game changer. And this is something that will look great inside a blazer. As I'm looking at it, however, I could see that pieces are starting to fray, and then the doesn't feel very heavy, and it kind of looks cheap. So this is one we would put back. Okay, I think we might have hit the jackpot. Let's see first. So the pricing is $5.99. So remember, I was saying that I'm looking for a vest, but I wasn't able to find any here. So I'm gonna grab this guy because I think this is such a very unique piece and it does stand out. It is, I'm not sure what the name is for this one. Heart Soul. Not sure who's the maker, but I think this is a really good one that will stand out when you put this together with some of those bottoms we have. So I'm going to grab this for sure. I like this tank top a lot, only because look at the scalloped edges, the black and white. It's simple. You can put this on over so many of those pieces. So I'm going to grab this one here. So I think we have pulled enough pieces here to make some wardrobe choices. And remember, we don't have to buy everything, but you have to pull the pieces that will make sense with what you have already, and of course what you have at home. But since I'm trying to show you how to build a wardrobe here, I'm pulling everything here as though this is me creating my wardrobe. This is a nice piece. Um, but it's for my complexion. I don't like how light the nude is. It just makes it look like I have different color shades going on. So I will not pull this. Okay, so I have gone through most of the sleeveless tops, which I didn't have great luck in finding what I really wanted here, which I in my head was those sleeveless like vests. They don't have any. So let's check out. I want to see if I could get a couple of linen long sleeve shirts because I think that's such an easy vibe. It pulls your look together. It just says rich. So let me see if we can get one of those. I like this color a lot, but it seems more fall. So a shirt like this, oversized, is really an easy one to have. But this one is too big. So I'm in the wrong section over here, but that's what I'm looking for. This is also beautiful, another beautiful piece. It's a Talbot's, but look at this Mandarin color. Really looks very rich and elevated. Only $6.99. It's a really nice piece. Oh my gosh. So this is exactly what I was talking about, but it still looks kind of big. It's a 1X. I think it might be too big for me. But let's put it in the buggy. You just never know sometimes. The oversized look might be the one that wins. This is definitely a shirt that we want to grab. It's an express shirt, but look at the blousing, the peplum, the pleats, the details. Okay, it's cotton. It's 100% cotton. So this is definitely a good one to pull for the summer. Obviously, if we're doing a summer wardrobe, we need to have a go-to purse that will work. Remember, our budget for this is still going to be under $9.99, and something that doesn't look cheap. It looks, something that looks elevated and elegant. So this would have been cute, but it is not real leather, and it looks like plastic, to be fair. So this is real. Is this real leather? Leather-like parts. So no. This actually, oh my, this would have been such a great one. I love this little bucket kind of backpack. However, this is broken right here, so it's House of Hollow, so we're not going to grab that. All right, so look at this one here. This here is, I don't know, I like this. It's not real leather though, but it's such a cool and unique piece. I don't know. What do you think? This one, do we bend the rules even if it's not real leather? But it looks amazing and it's different. It's large. It will go with everything. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one and see. Oh, let's check the price first because we are on a very strict budget. So 5.99. I don't know. I think I think it might be worth it. It's stuff. It's not leather, but and I don't know who this is. May have to do some research for it. Okay, so we've looked at some shorts, we've looked at tops. Let's check out what skirts they have. And then my favorite section, we will check out the dresses because, of course, building a summer luxe wardrobe, always the easiest thing is being able to get those dresses because you could get in and out when you are shopping. And remember, we're doing luxe, we're not just trying to go for trendy because we want to be able to stand the test of time in our summer wardrobes. So I'm looking for things that are going to just be to just stand out, but still have a luxe vibe to it when you put it all together. So a lot of these, like a lot of these prints like this, I think this is the material is kind of cheap. The print looks a little, out there. It's not going to be what you consider luxe. So we want to make sure that we're really getting into the details, what is happening with the pieces, the material, the fabric, all those things are going to make your wardrobe just stand out. And so you don't have to buy 1,000 pieces for that. One or two pieces will do the job because when you wear them with other pieces, it's just going to look amazing. This is a really pretty, like it's a purple snakeskin with navy and with blue. Really pretty. Unfortunately, the material is not the best, and so I fear that when you wash it, it's going to look not the best. So we're gonna skip those. And I'm showing you the things I'm skipping so you see also like when you start doing it yourself, what you're looking for. Okay. I think for skirts for me, I try to really, really focus a lot on the material because I feel like a cheap material makes the skirt look just absolutely insane. Like it looks cheap, like nothing you do, no bottom, no accessories. So I try to focus when I'm doing skirts with finding materials that are beautiful. Okay, this is stunning. Now, this is not necessarily summer, unfortunately, but this is what we would call a absolutely stunning piece. Look at the pleats on here, the bow in the front. This is definitely a stunning piece, but we're looking for a summer wardrobe. So even though I love it, I'm going to leave this to somebody else who may be building a different type of wardrobe. Okay, now I am a sucker for a slip skirt, and if we find one, we're scooping it up, but not this one. This is a Forever 21, and while the material, just everything about this look, it's including how the elastic at the top is kind of warped already, makes this look cheap. But I like the idea of a, I absolutely love the idea of a slip skirt because I think in the summer those are so easy to be worn in various ways without you having to do much. Okay, this is a nice one. It has a lining, so already it elevates the skirt. However, for me, the color is just very fall, not summer. So we're going to skip that as well. I might be in the wrong section. I am in the wrong section because some of these things might not fit me because they're a little too big, but how interesting is this thing, this skirt? Not sure. Looks like somebody made this, but the material, the print is hilarious actually. But I'm going to take you back the other way because we are definitely in the wrong section. Okay, so we're going to start a little further down in this section and hopefully find one or two pieces that definitely would make this build out a luxe summer wardrobe. All right. This is what I mean with these beautiful slip skirt that's just very dainty, very easy to wear. Wear it with a shirt, a t-shirt. One of the things I was hoping is if we found a sleeveless vest, these will go perfectly with this. So I'm just going to pull this for the moment. because this is what I'm talking about, like a very pretty, dainty skirt that can go with so many things. I'm gonna skip all the denims because we are focusing, laser focus on items that are luxe and elevated. Oh, this is such a lovely skirt. It's an Ann Taylor skirt. It's $7.99. This is absolutely beautiful. It's a pencil skirt, and it's that yellow-ish. It's a cream skirt. It looks very, while it looks super polished, I can tell that it looks more like if I'm going to work, and we're not really styling for that. So I'm going to leave that for someone else, but I think that's a really good piece. Oh my goodness. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is also another Ann Taylor piece. It's 100% silk. Now this is absolutely stunning. This is definitely a piece that would look amazing. So excited about this one. I'm going to pull this one too. Okay, so I quickly went through the skirt section and it did not have a lot. I think I was only able to pull two skirts, which, you know what, that's how it works sometimes. You don't get everything you're there for. But I think even with the two skirts that I have, that is two solid pieces to go with all the things that we have. Now, my favorite section is the dresses. And so I'm going to look to see if we can pull some pieces that can really round out what we have with our tops, our bottoms, meaning skirts and shorts, and the tops that we've pulled so far, and maybe round out a summer wardrobe that is still for each piece under $9.99. And I'm coming way under at this point, so I'm really excited about that. I think I only got one piece that is at the $9.99 point. And so for me, that's a score because at Goodwill, the prices have been raising a little bit these days. And so you just have to go with the inflation at this point. So, all right, so stay tuned. Let's jump into the dresses. Let's head to the fitting room so that we can try these pieces on and so that we can make some decisions on which pieces goes home and which piece stays here. Now, every single piece that I've pulled so far, nothing is over. Oh, this is beautiful. Nothing is over $9.99. This is $7.99. It's R&K. This is really pretty. I like how the bottom is just a simple navy blue maxi dress, and it has that open down there. So we'll try these on. We have a lot to try on, so I think we should probably head there. Changing out the sweater, the burnt orange. I'm wearing this the linen, the Ralph Lauren linen pink that I thought was too big, but it's actually fitting really nice. It's an oversized piece that you can throw on like that. And here we go with this look. I'm still wearing the shoes and the pink shorts. And I think once again, this piece looks great. I can absolutely add the purse back to the look, and it still gives a very chic, elevated look that comes together so nicely. The Ralph Lauren shirt I think is $6.99, way under my $9.99 a piece budget. Shorts are under $9.99. The Franco Sardo is $9.99 actually. So another set of summer look that goes really well together with the pieces. So let's hope we can continue and have some other pieces that comes together like this, building this summer wardrobe. First dress that I'm trying on, and I'm not feeling it like that, but let's keep going and you guys can let me know if this is one of the pieces that I should definitely be getting. It's a Zara piece. It is under our $9.99 price range, and I think it can work for so many type of activities in the summer. But let me know what you think. Okay, so this looks better on the hanger, but honestly, it looks like a nightgown and it's not giving the luxe vibe. I'm not sure what's happening in the front here. So this is definitely a no, but it fits well, but it just doesn't give luxe. It just looks sloppy, honestly. Okay, another piece that looks better on the hanger, but in person, it is not giving that luxe look that I'm looking for. Sexy and cute, fits okay. I will definitely be needing shapewear, but it's not giving luxe. It's not giving elevated. And that's kind of what the vibe is supposed to be. So I'm trying to build this luxe summer wardrobe. And so this one, while it's cute, it's just not it. Okay, so these shorts definitely are fitting the bill of what I was hoping. And so you see these, they're black, not necessarily my summer colors, but every now and then you want to throw on something and be able to go with it. I think the bright pink shirt does elevate it from it being all like a very moody, dark look to this it could still be very summery with a pink shirt. So I think it's a really good look. You can wear this with sandals, you can elevate this with some heels or some wedges, and I think it will definitely come together. So these shorts are definitely a yay, and can be worn with so many other things. I tried on this top, but it did not fit at all. And so this one can't, it did not even go, I didn't even want to close up, but it was such a good, I think it would have been such a good look if it did. And then this um, tank top that I picked up earlier just did not work out because it was too small. So these are definitely going back into the mix. I think these shirts are working out much better than the shorts, unfortunately, which sometimes happen. It's part of the game in thrifting. Okay, so I am rocking this shirt, the linen shirt, with this slip skirt, and I like it, but what I'm not feeling is just this abrupt end from the sheer to the lining. So I don't know if I'm going to grab this, but I think if I do, this is how I can easily wear this piece. Just an oversized shirt or even a t-shirt will go with this, and just put on some flats. I love the sheer, I love the colors in the little prints here, but once again, for me, I don't know if I'm really feeling the abrupt change in the lining to the sheer. I don't know, it just doesn't look all that put together, if you know what I mean. But this would be a great look. I love how this linen shirt would look with this silk skirt, to be honest with you. Okay, I had a different thought in my head about what these shorts would look like, and I'm not feeling them at all. So, but the shirt is still popping. The shirt is actually carrying this outfit, but the shorts are just a little too tight. I would like them to be a little more loose fitting for it to bring that look together. And so for this one, I'm definitely going to say no, because it's not necessarily bringing the look together. Okay, so um, I am really, really loving the top. The top is a must. It looks amazing. I love this color. Even though it's more of your fall color, I think I can definitely wear it with so many things in the summer that brings out the beautiful color. I just love the pleats, the ruffles. Everything is great about this. The pants, however, are definitely a no. The material is not great, and so now everything looks even worse. And so the rumple, the front piece here, this hem that keeps dropping back here, I don't know if you could see it, but the hem keeps dropping, so it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I'm gonna try this top on with some other pieces, but this pants is definitely not a go. And the top is $6.99. As I said, this was a Banana Republic 100% cotton piece, and so I'm gonna try the top on with some other pieces because the pants is just definitely a no. Okay, so this definitely is a summer look. All right, everything here is in the everything here I'm wearing is what I've just picked up in the store. So we have these Franco Sarda leopard print shoes, that flats that can go with literally everything. Treat them as a neutral. These blush pink linen shorts that you saw that I picked up earlier. Fits perfect. It goes great with the burnt orange shirt, and I can wear it with this purse, this brown purse that I think I'm really loving, and I feel like it would be a summer staple because I can use it with so many things, and it's just a neutral color. Okay, so this is a beautiful blue and white piece. I'll definitely need to wear the right shapewear underneath it. And this one is a little more luxe and feels like the look that I'm going for, but I just don't know. It looks a little boring, plain, and it's not really doing anything for me. So I'm also going to probably be leaving this one. The price is good. I think if it was a longer, it would look more elegant, but it's not. And so it just feels eh. I am loving this piece, and the bag goes fabulous with this. I think this is a keeper. It's 100% cotton, so it definitely is one of my fabrics that I look for when I'm looking for elevated pieces. It looks great. The ruffle here gives that extra detail down here and can be worn with sneakers, sandals, heels. I think this is definitely a good one to add to the summer collection. And I think the bag just makes it pop with a little bit of accessory. I think the bag is definitely working in this one. Okay, so my camera went dead on the other one. So we're back on here. And so as I was saying, I really like the salmon color piece here. I'm not a fan too much of the blouse. It is cute, it's different, but I don't find it to be too elevated. I think a linen top, a beautiful linen blazer would just set this off. And so I am loving the pants, the shorts, I mean, but not really feeling the top. I don't think it's as elevated. Let me know if you agree with my sentiment in the comments. While it is just a simple black top, it is a simple structured black top that works and will work for so many different things if I need to layer it. So this is just an easy way to add a more elegant glam to a very simple outfit, especially if I'm wearing pair shorts like these. This blouse is really doing a number. It is beautiful. I love it. It looks great actually with this salmon color, and it would also look good with the light pink linen shorts that you saw me try on earlier. So I think this is a good one. It looks beautiful. It looks elevated. It's actually silk, so it feels luxe. It feels elevated on my skin. It this is definitely one that we want to keep, and we can use it with so many different things throughout the summer. I really wanted this piece to fit. I think it is just stunning. It's a little too big though, but you get the idea. Like if grabbing a sleeveless vest, something like this, and maybe with some long pants would be perfect. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm wearing it with these shorts that I'm not feeling the vision, but it is a little big for me, to be honest with you. But something like this would have been great if I was able to find those sleeveless vests that I'm currently on the hunt for, but will only be thrifting them. Okay, so had better vision on this. I think this color is really not doing much, but I think something like this with a top. Let's see something. Still trying to. Maybe this is one of those that we don't close. No, it's not working. It looks a little chaotic, but I really thought the shell below would have been a little bigger. It's a little too tight. So I'm not going to go with this either. While I like the color of these shorts, they just look like, they honestly look like pajamas, like some pajama shorts. And this big wide piece here kind of takes away from the elegant stated. So I'm gonna leave these because they're not really doing anything on that luxe summer look that we're trying to achieve.
And just confirm the amount.
Yep.
You can either tap or insert the card.
Okay, so we're done. Quick synopsis here. Let me turn this car on because it is hot. Okay, so I was able to get a few pieces. So these are the pieces that I walked away with. But is that a full summer wardrobe? Absolutely not. I think it's because I was under the gun, and if I wanted to be there for probably another hour to two, I probably could have absolutely done a good full summer wardrobe where I could get 3 to 4 pieces, but I was kind of rushing to get through. I had things to do, and so I wasn't able to stay in there as long as I wanted to. And then people needed to use the fitting room, so I didn't want to hog that while I was trying on all my pieces. But I was able to get some really beautiful elevated pieces, great fabric, linen, cotton, silk that I can add to my pieces that I have now that could go into the rotation for the summer. Great colors. So if there is one thing to learn about this experience is that yes, can you thrift your summer wardrobe? Absolutely. My pieces were all under, I think the most expensive piece was $7.99 in the end. So they were all under the $10 mark that I had given for myself. As I mentioned, I am in California, so the prices are going to be a little higher for me. But why don't you try to challenge yourself to see, hey, can I really thrift my summer wardrobe and stay under budget without overspending? I think we all can do it. And so if there's any piece here that I got that you really want to see how I incorporate in my other pieces, let me know which was your favorite piece. And until the next time, see you soon.